From this to this.
A journey through time.
Hey my beautiful family, it's been a long day. So in today's video we are going to make a men's bouquet without flowers. So let's go and get into it. First off, we're going to use the black vase from Dollar Tree. You could use black or white, it's not really going to matter. Okay, and then if you have any foam laying around, you're going to take that vase and just put an imprint on the white foam, and then you're just going to cut that out. I prefer to use a kitchen knife when cutting the foam. So once you cut it, I'm just going to size it up to the vase until it fits it perfectly, and then we're just going to push it on down in there nice and snug. Now we're going to move on to the candy. So I'm going to put my little candies in these little balls and close them up so they'll stay secure. And that's going to be part of this bouquet as well. And I'm just going to attach the stick to them, cut the tip off, and then insert it in the ball and then just put tape around it. Now I bought these from Temu a while back, and it took forever for them to get here, but you might be able to find them on Amazon as well. I'm not really sure. So if you plan to do candy, do as many of those as you can. Get your prep work out the way. Okay, next up is the socks. Okay, so I'm going to take the stick and I'm going to stick the stick on the inside of the sock and roll it around. Do not just roll it around, because once you go to try to put it in your bouquet, it's going to slide down. So make sure you stick the stick inside. So I'm doing 2 pair. So I need to roll 4 socks. Okay, that's done. This is where it gets interesting at. Okay, so now you're going to take your sticks and you're going to tape them to the back of your products. I am using Bath and Body Works products. And I'm just taking a strip of tape and I'm sticking a stick behind it, kind of like how you would do the candy, except it's behind it. And you just tape it to the back of it. And now I'm just playing around. This is where you're going to have to get creative. I can't really tell you how to do this part. You're just going to have to find areas and how it looks, to you and to your eye, and just play with it a little bit. Okay, now you're going to take your flower paper. You're going to take a whole sheet and you're going to fold it kind of like a V shape on both sides. You're going to fold it over just like this and press it down, and you're going to go on the other side and do the same thing. And then you're going to find your medium. Okay, and then get you some tape or tape it, or you can staple it. I'm going to staple it here. So once it is stapled on both sides and secure, I'm going to cut some of the bottom off because my bouquet is a little short. So we're not going to need all this paper. Okay. You could always save it for something else. That's if you're doing this size that I'm doing. So now I'm just cutting off the bottom, and then I'm going to take this one piece and I'm going to lay it behind the bouquet and just tape it at the bottom on both sides. Okay, I'm going to take a second piece and I'm going to cut it down the middle. And then once it's cut down the middle, which I've already cut it, I'm just going to fold it, kind of fold it like a fan. Okay. And you're going to take and put you some glue dots on it and just stick it to the end of the other piece and then tape it down to the bottom again. And you're going to keep repeating this over and over and over until you get in the front of the bouquet. Okay, I realized I went a little too fast, so I'm going to slow it down so I can show you guys what I'm talking about once again. So you've done your back. So now you're going to do your sides. So you're going to take a whole piece, okay, and you're going to cut it right there on the seam, right in the middle. You're going to cut this piece in half. Once you cut it in half, you pick how you want to fold it. I fold it almost like a fan. You're really supposed to do it only one way, but I make my own rules when I do certain things. But anywho, so you're going to fold it over, okay? Just like this. And then you're going to have a little piece hanging over once you get that fold. So I like to make sure that when I'm doing the opposite side, that the gold line is on the outside, okay? So you see me folding it back, so the gold line will show on the outside. Now, inside seam right there, you're going to end up putting glue dots on it. Right now, I am stapling it together. but you could glue it. I mean, you can tape it together or you could staple it together. Then I'm going to cut it at the bottom, just like that. And then I'm going to take some glue dots and I'm going to put some glue dots on that side sheet. And then once I put the glue dots on the side sheet, I am going to connect it to the other side of the bouquet. Okay, the glue dots are on now. So we're going to take it and press that side sheet right up against the one that's already there, kind of like that. And you're just going to apply a little bit of pressure. Then you're going to fold the rest of it to the front of your bouquet on your vase, and then you can tape it down. Now you're going to do the same method for the front, except we're going to make it a little bit shorter, okay? You're going to take that other half of your sheet and you're going to fold it like you did already, okay? Except this time, you're going to fold it and then fold it again, okay? Just like that. And that's going to go in the front. We're going to have to staple it together. And we're going to have to cut the bottom off because, again, it is too long, okay? And then we're just going to tape it to the front. And you're going to repeat this until you cover the whole entire front of the vase. So now I'm just going to do the finished touches on here. I'm not going to keep y'all on this part, but I will show you how I do the tulle, which all I do is gather it up in my hand like always. And then I get a stick and put it on the stick and hold it there. Then I cut another piece of tulle and I wrap the tulle, tie the tulle around the tulle and the stick, pretty much. And then cut all the extra that is hanging off of it. So now all I'm doing is getting ready to camouflage that bottom part where I put the tape at to wrap it around. So I'm just adding an extra piece of layer at the bottom. You can do this however you choose. I'm just adding it around the bottom to cover up, like I said, the tape that I had at the bottom. And I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This is my first time ever doing this technique as far as making a bouquet at all. So I think I did okay for it to be my first time. It really gave me, but I got it done. We made it to the finish line. Would you gift this for Valentine's Day, Father's Day, or a birthday? Let me know in the comments below. If you made it to the end, I definitely appreciate you watching the video all the way to the end. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you consider becoming a subscriber. So let me know what you think. This was my first time, guys. So I hope I didn't disappoint. And I hope that you found some type of value in this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.